Thank you for staying with us on Politics Today on Channels Television. Well, this time around is Osun State governorship election that we shall be talking about. Well, August 9 is the slated date for that particular election, and one of the top contenders in the race from the platform of the Labour Party, Alhaji Fatai Akinbade, joins us on Politics Today. Thank you for joining us on the program tonight.
Thank you very
Let me first start by asking you, you are a foundation member of the PDP in Osun State. One will wonder, what chased you out of PDP?
Well, thank you very much. Like you said, I was one of the foundation members, and there was even a time I was the state chairman. That with the coming of a government, that was when we won election as an opposition. But when you look at the politics, especially the PDP in Osun State, discover that where there's no internal democracy, certainly there cannot be any progress, because we discover that Osun PDP, when you look at the caliber of those of us that are there and the intrigues, especially as regards the primaries that was to follow, you discover that you need to, for those of us who are very peaceful, I mean, who are not violent, you need just to leave the party and move on to another party to contest election.
So are you saying that it was violence that chased you out of the PDP?
Well, I said internal where there's no internal democracy.
Oh, there was no internal democracy.
There was no internal democracy
at that time.
At that time.
This is the fourth time you're running for governorship in Osun State, isn't it?
Well, yes.
Why are you running again?
Running again?
You're trying it for the fourth time.
But the first time was when Abacha was
the head of state.
Yes, head of state, during the DPN, CNC, UNCP, and just before the primary, Abacha died. The second time was when we started this party, the PDP. I even made it to running mate. I contested the election as the running mate to the then candidate, Dr. Olu-Alabi. And the third time was when, before the new government coming, the Aregbesola came through the tribunal. Yeah. So the first, second, third were just natural. I mean, there was no one that really led to a disgrace, which was...
What I'm actually saying is that it's been a long time that you've had your eyes set on the governorship seat in Osun State. And one would be wondering, what exactly is the intention or that particular push from the inside that makes you want to have that particular seat for the fourth time?
Each time I show interest, it's always through the people of Osun State. People, I mean, the Osun State people want me to be number one. I mean, to come and govern them. And, there's nothing you can do. I've been around for some time. I've been commissioner in the state. I've been party chairman, PDP's state chairman. And thereafter I've been state secretary of the state government. So all those, while people have been watching and looking at one's performances, and each time they encourage me to come out. And that's just it. I can't stop it.
So it's the people that are pushing you?
Yes.
Or they're trotting you on? Interesting. Now let me look at you. Looking at your party, the Labour Party in Osun State, is a very young party, new party in that particular terrain. Yes. What gives you the confidence to want to run on the platform of the Labour Party?
Well, number one, when you look at the terrain, especially the Osun State and the Labour Party, what do I call it? When you look at the Labour Party setup, you discover that it is people-based. And it involves the people in the state generally. What I mean is that Labour Party is a people-based party, whereby it has the welfare of people.
It's a people-oriented party.
People-oriented party.
All right, interesting. And if you look at the party in the past elections, they've lost. In Anambra, they lost the election there. In Ekiti, they lost the election there. And now,
in Osun, we are going to win.
What gives you that confidence?
Well, because it is not the party that wants election, but the candidate.
You think you are that kind of candidate that can win the election?
Yes, I'm going to win the election in Osun State. It is not the party, not minding whatever your party is, but who is that person that is
people will be asking you, who is Fatai Akinbade?
Well, that's just it. Fatai Akinbade has been, is a civil engineer by profession and a politician by calling. Like I told you earlier, I've been in Osun State for almost 20 years, serving the people of Osun State. I've been commissioner, serving, I serve 3 military administrators. Each time each one of them is going, they used to hand me over to the other one. I happen to be the only person. And after that, I became the party chairman. And when I became the party chairman, my party had only one candidate, one House of Assembly member in the House, just one. And that one, only one came from my constituency. But when I became the chairman, we worked with the support of other leaders, and we won almost all the assembly members, won all the national assemblies, won the senators, won the Senate, and even the governorship. So
you are saying that in the grassroots you're on ground?
Very, very, very much on the ground.
Interesting. Now, tell me, Mr. Akinbade, from what we have on ground in Osun State,
yes,
what are your visions for, what are the plans and the programs that you have for Osun State?
Well, in Osun State, like I told you, I've been around for so long. I know the terrain of Osun. The structures of the politics or political structure in Osun are very clear to me. And what I believe is that with what we have presently on the ground, we need to really lift our people out of the poverty. And if you look at the programs that we are bringing up, is that program that will really bring succor to the people of Osun State.
Just a moment. People that we are seeing right on the screen now, in politics and in rallies, they call some crowd, rented crowd. Are these ones rented crowd?
No, not at all. You need to look at them properly. They are real people of Osun State from all nooks and crannies of the state. They are all, look at them properly. You will discover that there are no hired crowd. They are no hired crowd. And it's unfortunate that you can't interview them one by one. But if you look at them properly, you know that they are all from all part of the state.
All right. Talking about the programs that you're talking about, program that will bring succor to the people, yes, of Osun State. If you were elected as a governor of Osun State, in the first 3 months, what would be your major target? What is it that you would like to fix in Osun State?
Well, there are so many things that has gone wrong, and especially in education, we have to really work very, very well to make sure that we brought back the glory of the state, educational-wise. But all these are just concurrent things. But the main program that we want to really bring in to really bring support is that we want to go back. Before the advent of oil in Nigeria, Western region have been very surviving through agriculture. So we want to go back into serious mechanization. And we go all out immediately we get into the office.
Isn't that being done at the moment?
No, nothing is happening.
You mean nothing, but what we have seen, the Yes Agric and some other things?
Yes Agric is nothing. There's nothing there.
Really?
Yeah, there's nothing. I'm saying it, I'm from the state, I live in the state, and we want to go all out in industrial, mechanization, and make sure that we do it in a very large scale, in a way that will answer the unemployment of, we would first of all make sure that it answers the employment problem of the state, and that we assist even the rural development, because farming is not done in the cities. We are going into the bush, and we will develop along that line. And again, at the end of the day, we discovered that this thing will snowball into having what we call agro-allied industry, because the product will have to either package or turn to something else. So all this will eventually lead to, then there's another program that my government will focus. You know, we have what we call, we have industrial estate, and we want to industrialize the state through our, through what do I call it? We have industrial estate already that has not been concluded, that has not been really put into use. We call it free trade zone. Our free trade zone will be really coming to land, and we make sure that we go, like I said in the paper the other time, to some pressmen the other time, that we go all like in Chinese standard system, whereby we go into the free trade zone, make some, build some medium scale industry, lower scale one, and the upper one. Then we invite some investors to come and invest in our industrial area.